let's start our next run then. We're on run number 3. Here we go. Elf Decker 8. Alright, no problems. I might lose 3 dice here though. Yeah, I'm going to have to use 3 dice. Alright, I've got 3 dice for the next encounter. Let's push on. Ancient's Lieutenant, I'm looking for a 6. I've still got a +2 here, so feeling confident at this stage. Oh, that's perfect. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can now escalate, which I'm definitely going to do. So let's draw our next encounter. This goes in a second column. We're now in column 2. So all these are going to be worth 1 extra point, and we recover all our locked dice from the first column. We still stand to lose these. If we push on and don't succeed, we lose everything from column 1 as well. This one's a 9. What have we got? I'm not happy with this. 6, 7, 8. Oh dear. I'm going to have to do the Cayman's ability. Yeah, I'm going to have to use him. +2 to a single die roll, so that's to get 9. I'm going to have to add 1 to here, make that 7 + 2. Nasty. Let's push on. Oh, a 10. The Renraku Court Tactician. Alright, we're looking for a 10. And we got it. A 5 and a 5. I've got 2 dice left. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. It's pretty good. Do I bank them or do I push? If I push on and I can get, say, a 7. And I've got column 3. No, I think we're gonna bank them. Let's take the 6 and finish there. Okay, and we're gonna rotate the district as well. And we're moving into the Redmond Barrens. It says unless the active player has both Dwarf and Elf Shadowrunners active, we roll 1 less die at the start of the turn. If any time during a run they have both active Dwarf and Elf Shadowrunners, they gain back the last die. Alright, so we're only going to roll 5 dice. I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. Let's see. Ancient's Lieutenant, we need a 6. That'll do it, 1 die. Okay, let's push on. Drake Assassin. Okay, this is a 9. But it's also got a couple of icons on here. The first one here, this one says I can't use Shadowrunners to defeat this encounter. I have to do it alone. This icon says it gives me a bonus 2 Noyen. So not only would I get the 1, because it's in column 1, I would get an additional 2. So this encounter is worth 3 on its own. So I'm not going to use any. Well, the only benefit of revealing a Shadowrunner now is to get back my extra die from the Barons. No, I'm going to push on without it. Oh, yeah, 6 and 3. Okay, we've got our 3 Noyen. Do I want to push on? I think I will. I've got 6 money here. Got 2 dice left. Let's see what we can do. It's a 1. Oh, I don't like him. This one here is a +1 Shadowrunner icon. This metahuman. What this means is it gives you a +1 to any die roll. So you can kind of use that as a one-time thing, either on this run or another run. The question is, do I want to invest? I've got 6 and I'm getting back potentially 3, potentially 4. Let's invest in a Shadowrunner. Let's do it. It's a 2 cost, I have to take him. It's a troll. All rolled ones are wild. Okay, that doesn't really help me on this run. Okay, I'm looking for a 1. It's a 50-50. Oh, I got it. Okay. Right, I've got 1 die left. 1's a wild, which is really going to help. Do I push? Let's push on. This is what it's all about, right? Oh, it's a 10. That's not going to help. I've only got 1 die. Ouch. Obviously I've got a +1 here and I've got a 1's a wild, so I've got a 50-50 chance on a 6, a 7. I'm going to have to go for another Shadowrunner, aren't I? Otherwise I lose everything. We have Neon Tusk. It's a 2 cost, so we have to take her. Right, what does she do? Discard at any time, including after a die roll, to view the top 4 Shadowrunners. Hire 1 any cost Shadowrunner. Put the others back on the pile in any order. So I think we're definitely going to be using this. And after the die is rolled is helpful. So let's roll. We're looking for a high number or a 1. A 5. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get 10 from this. Okay, let's look at the top 4. I don't think there's anything here that's going to help us, to be honest. Okay. What have I got? I've got 5 with a +1, I've got 6. I need to try and find 4. I don't think that's going to happen. The troll here, lockdown, gives you a +2. Still wouldn't have been any good. Apply +1, that's no good. I can't afford him anyway. Let's put him face down. 5's a wild. So I could make that a 6, which would give me 8, still no good. Oh, hang on. James Picard. All 4's a wild doesn't help me, but it's a dwarf. Yes. Interesting. Let's buy him. Down to no money. So this is a big investment. But I get this as a die back and I can roll it immediately. That's right, isn't it? Anytime during a run that a player has both active dwarf and elf. I know it's dwarf and elf. Why did I read dwarf and troll? Yeah, we're stuffed. We're stuffed. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Unlucky. Alright, let's try again. 1 more. We'll go for 1 more and then we'll wrap up. Double cross. Oh, I've got to switch districts. Right, we're in the Council Island now. All human Shadowrunners retain for 1 Noyen only. Okay. So normally retain cost is 3, remember? Humans cost 1. I'm looking for an 11. And, well, I've not even succeeded at that. I can't get 11 out of that. So I'm going to have to invest. Shall I? I haven't lost anything. No, let's throw it. Let's throw it. We'll switch districts. We're back in the Inferno. Now it costs +1 to hire. Okay. Halloweener's Lieutenant. Looking for a 7. 7 we've got. Okay, let's move. Push. Drone strike is a 3. Yeah, I'm happy with that. There's our 3. Okay, let's push on. This is an 8. All 1's are wild. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still have my +1, even though I lost the encounter. I should still keep this guy. This guy still stays with me as a Shadowrunner. So 5, 6, 7 +1 is an 8, yeah. So that would have been fine. Okay, let's quit and take my 3. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. Yeah, we're still in Dante's Inferno. Okay, Yakuza contracts. She's a +1. I can't use my Shadowruns. I'm looking for a 1. Yeah, that's a fail. So we're fast losing turns. This is a 5, and we'll switch districts. Knight Errant to core. Let's use 2 dice here. 7. Yeah, I'm happy with that. 3, 4, 5, 6, or a 6 and a 1. I'm going to push on a 3. And let's buy another Shadowrunner. It's Picard. All 4s are wild. Okay. This one works. It's got a special that works against mega corporations, but this is a magic meta-human. I'm looking for a 3. 4s and 1s are wild. So it's a pretty good chance. Yeah, got it. Okay, that's using Picard. Thing is here, it cost me 2 and I've only got 1 back from it. So, you know, it's only worth doing at certain times. You know, I really need to stack up some good points, I think. Let's push on. I'm pushing my luck too much. And here's the thing, this is why I said earlier on, in the solo game, 12 is probably a little bit too easy. Because imagine you've got, how many turns do we have? We have 12 turns, we're trying to get to 20. So, you know, you might be lucky enough to just do 2. Just keep trying to do 2 every turn and you've got yourself 24 points. Yeah, in 10 turns you've got yourself 20 points that you need. It's those times when you fail. So, you know, my strategy's been really all over the place because I'm trying to demonstrate to you. But what you really want to do is you want to push for the 2. And if you lose, then you know you're going to have to push for the 3 at some point. And then if you lose again, you're going to have to try and push, you know, you have to keep pushing. So you should really only push when you need to, is what I'm saying. But I've had so many turns now, I've got to push on. Do you know what I mean? So let's just see what happens. Now let's make this the last one, the last run, and then I'll wrap up and talk about the multiplayer. Okay, we've got an 8. We don't stand a chance, so I'm going to have to buy a Shadowrunner. It's a 2 cost, it's our elf, or apply +1 to a roll. Yeah, so we can't win this, can we? Even if we roll a 1 or a 6, we've only got 7, which isn't enough. And it's actually worse than that, because that one actually cost me 3 Nguyen because of Dante's Inferno. So what does the multiplayer game add? Well, we've already talked about the data steal. The other thing you can do is if you want to prevent another player data stealing, you can burn one of your Shadowrunners. Okay, and then no one can do a data steal on you. The other thing is that in the multiplayer game you get these corporations like I mentioned at the beginning. So you get either choose one or deal one randomly. For example, we have Wuxing. Before another player attempts a data steal, Wuxing may burn the run without discarding a Shadowrunner. Okay, so that burning thing can happen. We've got the Evo Corporation. Stop any player from burning the run. That player keeps their Shadowrunner. This can be used to stop Wuxing's ability. Okay, or this other effect. This one costs 1, this one costs 0. When Evo data steals, roll the bonus die once. This is our bonus die. Okay, these black dice. This can be done at any time, including after all other dice have been rolled. to defeat an encounter. Okay. Neonet. When the active player flips an encounter, but before dice rolls, may force the active player to discard the card. Okay. So there's different the corporations. There's lots here. So there's plenty of variety. And like I said, you can change your victory condition first to 20 is what it says. But you could go 30, 10, 15, whatever you feel fits your group. So there you go, that's a neat little solo game. Like I said, learn from my poor strategy. What you want to do is try and average towards getting those 2 points or so every turn in order to win that solo victory. That's Shadowrun Encounters. I hope you've enjoyed this little demonstration. Thanks for watching. See you next time.